Hi guys, it's Peter again from the Outpost Homestead. Thank you for joining me. So in this video, I'm going to break down simple step by step how you can make your own clay at a homestead. If you're living off-grid, you have probably come across clay on your property or your neighbor's property. So depending on where you are, there is some bit or some kind of clay around. In this case, there is no clay in our area that you can look at and definitely say it's clay. So a few months ago, what you see, we were digging a foundation and I found this interesting soil. And I thought, why wouldn't I experience with it and see what it looked like? So I collected it and put it in bags, in cement bags that we were using. So that's what you see. And I had it in storage for all this while. But today I decided I was going to go ahead and make clay out of it. So the first one is brownish, and this particular one is gray in nature, but it's not sticky. It doesn't have any form of organic matter in it. So to the touch, it is smooth like powder. If you've ever touched powder, cosmetic powder. So it just runs through the hands, very smooth, no stones, just that. So what I did, I put it in a bucket and I added some water. I'm always fascinated by things that nature provides freely. Look at the soil, look at the air, look at the plants. Such things fascinate me, and I'm always very intrigued. So when I find something that I can use that Mother Nature has provided, I'm curious. So I went ahead and just mixed it up to come up with a right consistency. So as you can see, it is still watery, but there are still lumps in there, and I just had to keep going and going until I achieved the consistency I wanted. You don't need advanced materials for this, honestly. I just had my cutout bucket, my spade, and maybe some sacks to store the clay initially before I put it in the water. That's all you need. So I kept mixing it. To the touch, you'd feel the difference between the clay, the brown soil, and then this kind of soil that you see. It's kind of, even before you split it, it's hard, but then when you break it and then put it in the water, it just runs out of your hands. I don't know what kind of soil that is. It's my first time experimenting with it. But as we move along, I'll be showing you how the process comes. But for now, we're just making clay, plain and simple. I will admit I'm a sucker for such things. Touching soil, like I am right now, I just like it, and I don't know about you, but this is a makeshift sieve I made, but also a drainer that I also made from just some cotton cloth, and then the sieve I just put together a mesh and also a wooden frame. It's not a fine kind of mesh, so it has some big gaps, but yeah, it's doing the job nicely, as you can see. And it's eliminating all the things that we might not need in the final product while we're making our pottery, we're making our ceramics with it. So I didn't expect what I'm seeing, because I thought I'd find so many foreign objects, but all I found was mere organic matter, maybe from the brown soil that I had, but also some stones from, because I added a little sand to add as feldspar. But yeah, the job is going so well, like I didn't expect. all you have to avoid is making the paste or the clay paste too thick so it doesn't run out from the sieve. You have to balance the consistency between too liquidy and a bit too thick. So the sweet point is between the two, because you want it to go through the sieve, but you don't want it to go through the cloth onto which you're pouring it. Some people pour it on concrete, so the concrete drains the water from the clay. But in this case, I don't have so many concrete slabs around, so I opted to use the sieve. After which, I wanted to see what really was in the sieve, so I had to go to the lake and wash out the dirt, and all I found were a few stones with interesting colors. The area we are in apparently has so much iron ore, and I'm thinking among these stones there's a little iron ore in it. But all that we shall see once we maybe burn our pottery. After we are done with that, then the water was oozing out of the clay, leaving behind the paste of the clay. So the process takes a bit longer to drain the water completely, and we shall keep checking on it. But for now, that's exactly what we did, and those were the results. So we are cleaning up our workstation, so we move on to the next thing. But of course, I couldn't help myself. I had to touch it and feel it. So I like the way it feels on my hands, and yeah, I'm glad I did this. And if you're new to the channel, please remember to subscribe. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. Subscribe, give a thumbs up, and I'll see you in another one.